Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Our readings today presents to us three words to contemplate on given our Christian life and what we undergo. And these three words are, first one, lament; second, courage; and third, trust. The first word, lament. Our first reading from the book of Habakkuk, which is actually one of the minor prophets, tell us of the cry or the lamentations of the people of Israel. And the story is that, they were already sort of in battle with the Assyrians, and here comes the Babylonians. It was like violence everywhere. Kaya siguro ang pakiramdam ng mga Israelita, hindi na ba matatapos tong gerang ganito? Wala na bang kapayapaan? Puro gulo na lang ba? So, in a way, they were crying to the Lord, and perhaps even expressing to the Lord with their lamentations, Matatapos ba ito? Nandyan ka ba, Panginoon? Parang tulungan mo naman kami. And these sorts of rings a bell given our own experience this past month or even these recent weeks. We were hard hit with Typhoon Nando, Opong, and then Paulo, and then this earthquake that hit northern Cebu. And then you could just imagine that we are still undergoing this crisis in our nation, knowing these revelations of the ghost flood projects, and wanting to make sense about all this, and see that justice is served. Kaya pag titingnan po natin, talagang hindi matapos-tapos yung mga dinadaanan din natin bilang mga Pilipino. Kasama po dyan yung buhay nating personal. Sigurado ako may mga kanya-kanya po tayong problema sa ating pamilya, trabaho, Sa mag-iisip tayo, pati sa ating kalusugan, meron tayong dinadaanan, Nagtatanong tayo, magkakaroon ba ako ng kagalingan? Maayos ko ba yung buhay ko? So, the first reading coming from the prophet, tells us of a semblance of sentiments. This feeling of lamentation, and even perhaps a feeling of being abandoned, feeling that we question where is God given this darkness. But the second word comes into play, and I think this is also the message of God, courage. We draw this from the second reading from Paul's letter to Timothy. Paul telling his apprentice, this shepherd, not to give in to cowardice, knowing that tests and trials, of shepherding a community. Yung profile po kasi nitong si Timothy medyo shy, medyo timid, And then of course, ang hirap lead and manage a community, Gentile converts. You will just understand what he is going through, and it's like Saint Paul patting his back and saying, be courageous. Lakasan mo yung loob mo. Huwag kang magpanghinaan ng loob. Huwag kang magpatalo sa mga dinadaanan mong pagsubok sa buhay. Parang di sinasabi sa atin, di ba? Kapag meron tayong mga karanasan na talagang mabibigat, Yung parang feeling natin bibigay na po tayo. Sinasabi po, no, sa atin ng Panginoon, no, be courageous. Be courageous. And I think our human courage is already a gift. It is part and parcel of our humanity. We were born, no, with this virtue. But then, if we try to even reflect further, a third word resonates that can even strengthen this human courage. And what is that? The third is trust. No? You will see here, our gospel tells us of the mustard seed. Very small. No? Sabi nga ni Jesus, if you just had the faith, even as small as this mustard seed, no? There are many things that you can, do and even surpass in your life. But there is actually a context here, no? Because the Lord was talking about the call to faith and trust, no? In the perspective of sin, no? Because, He was talking to His audience and they were sinful, no? And even talking to servants, no? Who perhaps felt that, they were useless, no? And they wanted to find meaning after their service. No? And it was a call to faith and trust in the Lord. Kasi siguro ito yung sinasabi sa atin, pwede mo lakasan yung loob mo. Pero ang magpapakalakas ng loob mo ay ang tiwala mo sa Diyos. No? Bakit po tayo narito, nagdiriwang ng misa? Dahil nagtitiwala tayo na meron tayong Diyos na hindi natutulog, Diyos na nandyan, Diyos na in control, di ba? Diyos na gagawa ng paraan para anuman ang talagang pangangailangan natin, anuman yung ating mga dinadaanan sa buhay, bahala ang Diyos. No? And we draw strength whenever we receive Jesus in the Eucharist. Mamaya, tatanggapin natin niya sa banal na komunyon. Ito ang nagbibigay sa atin, no, ng lakas ng loob, dala ng ating matinding pananalig sa Diyos. Our faith and trust in the Lord who provides and will never abandon us. So you see, brothers and sisters, our readings today tells the story of our own Catholic Christian life. Yes, we may have many lamentations. We have these negative sentiments given our problems in life. No? But then, the invitation is to be courageous, to tap into that human gift, not to be a coward. Lakasan natin yung loob natin sa gitna ng mga pagsubok sa buhay. Pero yung lakas ng loob, lalong pinagtitibay ng pananalig sa Diyos. Our trust in Him. That we know we have a God who loves us. A God who will never fail us. A God who will be at our side no matter what. Amen.